I also found out something about myself this week that I probably knew before was a part of me, but I had it really confirmed this week. I am a salesperson's fucking dream.
Yeah, I could.
Like, you can sell me the world, and I'll just be there going, that sounds really affordable and great.
Yeah.
They kind of took me for a mug. Well, actually, with all that being said, nothing. But I was this close. If I didn't have Gus with me,
you sort of are a salesperson's wet dream, but at the same time, you've no money. So
yeah. I've just sold this kind of Lambo, but he's got
money.
nothing.
Yeah, if you had money, then
it would be game over. It was so basically. I went kilt. Well, I was going to say kilt shopping, kilt browsing. It ended up being for the impending wedding. Impending's probably the wrong. Makes it sound like I've got dread. The impending wedding.
Yeah.
Impending's usually followed by doom.
Not many things are impending.
Can happy things be impending?
I think that because it's such a businessy word, it takes a lot of the happy and fun out.
Yeah, true. Like, did you ever go, because of the impending
Looking
birth?
forward to my impending shag? It's like, I don't think you'll get one anymore.
Yeah, you might have you've actually lost the shag out just using the word impending. So I went kilt browsing, and the first question, and I was nervous going in, and I said to the lads, I was like, I'm going to get this wrong. I know I am.
Yeah.
I don't know what will happen or where it'll be, but at one point in this transaction, I'm going to fuck it up.
Yeah.
First question, wrong.
You went, hello. I mean, hello.
So I walked in, and I think one of the first, I was like, I'm getting married. I just declared that to the kilt shop.
And he went, ka-ching.
Yeah.
Well, this is good.
Remember your training. Are you
buying it or are you renting?
So he said, oh, amazing. Are you looking to buy your kilt, have it made to measure, or what are you thinking? So he didn't even give me the higher option.
Right.
So I thought, like a moron, made to measure would mean, oh, you'll take my measurements, and then I can rent that.
Oh, no.
But then what happens is, what he meant by that was made to measure is like, we take your measurements, we send all that information away, and someone fucking makes you a kilt around your measurements.
Some wool to Highland granny.
Which is that. But I didn't know what fucking made to measure necessarily meant, so I just went, made to measure.
If you're in doubt, it means made to measure.
Yeah, made. The word made. He shouldn't have duped me that early. I know this.
Yeah.
I did,
very much what it says on the tin.
I fucked myself.
Yeah.
But then I had to backtrack from it, and because of the made to measure thing, he was like, "Oh, then we should really sort this like today or this week." And I was like, "But I'm getting married in June, man."
Yeah, but
that feels so long. And he was like, "Yeah, but if you're getting it made to measure," and I was like, "Well, I do want it measured. Of course I do. Christ, lads, we're gonna have to do it today." And Gus was just looking at me, going, "Here, mate, can we just have a minute so we can like chat about some stuff?" And then he went away, and Gus went, "You're getting fingered by this guy. Don't get fingered by this guy. It's today."
Getting fingered by this man. He's fingering your bussy. No, bussy.
You're getting fingered in front of your friends. This isn't. Do you think it's nice for us to see?
Pulled out your little dick and he's fingering your ass.
You're not even aware. He's in you now. Look, he's in you now.
Yeah.
But so that was really fucking embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. I'll go for the made to measure, please, mate. It was just a bit embarrassing. But on the plus side, I have picked.
Your tartan?
I've picked the whole shebang. I've picked it.
All right. Is it all secret?
No, I'll show you.
Well, don't show me. It's an audio first podcast. I was more meaning like, are you going?
I could describe it for you then.
Well, yeah. What's the jacket? What kind of jacket have you went for?
It's called a Clooney.
Okay.
It's the green one. So
yes,
like
I
a
like
green
that
blazer.
A lot. Yes.
They're both kind of modern. I fucking love the.
I really like the green ones.
Yeah, and also I think it just helps you stand out a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because just a black blazer, if you're the groom, I'm like, dream big. Fucking.
I've taken a mental Snapchat.
I'm taking a mental Snapchat. Don't screenshot it because that'll notify me.
What a modern man I am. Taking a mental snapshot of that outfit.
Yep.
And I'm going to get the exact same outfit.
Oh, don't do that. Don't.
All right, then
I'll
wear a white dress. Which one? Which one?
I would prefer the white dress. I would like to feel more special. I'll throw Ailey under the bus for sure.
I would love to show up to a wedding in a white dress. Because
we spoke about this before. You love a little wedding jape.
I do enjoy a wedding jape. It's too serious. Come on, let's have a laugh. Let's make it about me.
Well, if you're telling me right now it is between you wearing that kilt or a white dress, no bullshit, white dress. I would rather.
Can you imagine how angry Ailey would be? Like, because if a girl does it, it's pretty bad form because it's like, oh, you don't wear white at a wedding. It's the bride wears white. Yeah. But if I'm a man who isn't allowed to wear a dress, according to the bloody Tories, the societal rules. Yeah. If I was Harry Styles, nobody bat an eyelid. You go, what a hero. But if I do it at your wedding, everyone, because I'm gross looking, folk would be like, oh my God, look at that gross. He's so, my eyes are drawn to him.
See, I actually think the opposite. I think if a girl does it to another girl, there's a catty element to that. Yeah. There's a catty element to it of going, I just feel like this dress and I wanted to wear it, and you're a fucking bitch. Women could call each other bitches, what I'm saying there, not me. I never would, good God, no. But she could. They can call each other out bitches.
Yeah.
But if a guy does it, they can't say anything. I think Ailey would say to me, did you tell Watt to wear that? And I went, absolutely, on the podcast.
Yeah,
it was either this or the green
recorded
blazer.
Evidence. Yeah. She's like, you should have worn the blazer. Because I want to buy I've got 6 fucking weddings this year.
I've got 3 and one of them's mine, so apologies for that.
So you've got 2.
Yeah. And you know what? Mine's isn't cheap.
They aren't cheap.
Yeah, I know.
They're very expensive. 6 I've got. 6.
That's too many, man.
6 is fucking hundreds.
That's too many.
It's one every other month.
Yeah. Fuck. That is one every other month.
Yeah.
Have you got them? Are they all packed in though? Because that's actually worse. If they're all like packed into like a 3 month.
So there's none March onwards basically. There's like one.
Yeah, that is
none in August, which is God said.
Yeah, we need that free.
Yeah, but and they're always on fucking weekends. I hate that.
Sorry.
That's when I work. That's all right. You should know better. Actually. But like stag do I'm going on next month. That goes across 2 weekends. We fly out on Friday and we land back on a Friday. I'm like, well, I'm not working either weekend.
Yeah,
I am now. I'm landing and going. Fuck, it's so tight. I'm already stressed. Land in Manchester and I've got to get to Manchester to Liverpool in like an hour and a half.
Doable, but yeah, that is stressful.
Not ideal.
No, it's not ideal. I found out today as well. This is already stressing me out. To be fair though, are you driving in that or are you getting public transport?
I'm going to get a taxi
okay.
Because I think that's the only way that'll work.
Yeah, because I was going to say if you're driving, it's immeasurably more stressful. So, and I'm not that guy, so I'm not trying to say like samesies when I don't actually do fuck all. But on the 28th, I'll wake up in fucking Zurich and I'll be leaving from Zurich airport and flying to Heathrow.
Yeah.
And then getting on a flight from Heathrow to Edinburgh. And then from Edinburgh, I think we get into Edinburgh about 3 or 4-ish. And then I've got a fucking gigging in Oban that night.
Oh, that's so doable.
Is it? I thought Oban was like 3 hours or something.
2.5, yeah.
2.5, yeah.
3.
But it's like, just going to be
even then, if you landed at 3, what time's the show? 8?
Yeah, probably.
That's 5 hours you've got.
Yeah, true.
You've got so much time.
True. But I was just like, oh my God, that's just a hell of a day.
Whilst we were on it, actually, because we had stayed on, I've been sent it now by about 3 different people. If you Google Tom Stayed,
it's incredible.
The first image is me.
Stu Murphy was speaking to me about that at Stand. He went, have you seen the news about what he's scooped into Tom Stayed on Google?
And well, me and Tom, so me and Stayed were gigging together.
Yeah.
That night when I found out about it, we're chatting, and he was like, I don't even know how to fix that.
I don't know who to call.
Yeah, I went, I don't know either.
Do I call Google?
I was like, Google knows everything, mate. Maybe I am you.
Yeah. And that's the sort of shit that he would unravel on going, well, who is you and who is I? No, I'm doing a joke.
Well, he went, no, you're not. I'm... Right, okay. It was just a bit of a laugh, Tom. But fair enough. Let's not joke about it.
But like, what was... So if you click on the image, is it like a bill that you were both on? And
I don't know. I haven't done it. Let's do it.
Like, because that's happened to me. Like, if you Google Gareth Much and you go into images... Not that I've done this. Never would.
Still
not so.
There, still number one.
And it's number 1 as well. And it's such a funny photo of you as well. Just like a little cheeky chappy, clean face. But like I'm guessing it must be from a website that you're both been listed on.
I guess.
And they've just kind of went, well, that's got to be him.
If you actually click on images, it's not
It's not there.
I'm not there.
Well, that's even more mental.
It's very strange. It's so weird.
If you Google Gareth Much and go to images, there'll be there's definitely some of you in there. Defo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've
Let's
done
see,
that.
Gareth Much. I want to basically be the photo that shows up when you Google any comedian. Gareth Much. I mean, it's all you. It's all
Really?
you. Yeah.
Oh, there
Let
you
me go,
fucking
if I
go.
go into images, perhaps.
What would be great is, have you Googled yourself?
Not for a long time.
Because if you Googled yourself and if there was a picture of Tom Stade, that would just be
I'll
the
tell you
best.
what's upsetting. I've Googled Gareth Much, and one of the first images is too much information. So
No
this
2Gs.
podcast has not overtaken it.
It definitely has, mate. I can tell you that for damn sure. No one listened to too much information.
Oh, right, well.
You must be there by now. I'm seeing you schooling for days.
There we are. Finally.
There we go. Finally.
Finally, I've found a photo of me, and it's the cartoon image from this podcast.
But it's also, what I really like about that is that's obviously been played
Bilal
in...
Zafar before me. Tom Stade. Tom Stade. Then there I
There
am.
you are. There you are.
Lantern House.
Well, maybe it was in days gone by. You were definitely top of the billing for a while.
Look at that.
Helly bin Martinet. That's me,
Chris
Griffin.
Griffin.
That's the fucking scrapbooks night.
Pub night to reveal cringe of teenage diaries.
Yeah.
You got press for that? That's not bad.
Yeah.
And there we go. There I finally am. And Ray Bradshaw.
But
I haven't Googled myself for a long time.
what I really like about that is the fact that Tom said to you, I don't even know how to get rid of that, which implies and shares with us actually that he definitely tried to get rid of that.
He wants to, or at least, at the
Yeah,
very
yeah.
least. Yeah, he does. I can't remember what I had to talk about, but I'm
We're
very
talking about
tired.
flights. We're talking about flights.
No, I had something that I
Stressing.
was going to come into the podcast with.
Oh,
I've been,
find it.
I feel like I've been losing my mind a little bit.
It's the sleep. It's got to be the sleep.
Maybe I feel like though as well, because of the baby now, I feel like, oh shit, I've got to do the things that I always wanted to do immediately. It's almost like I'm dying.
Oh, how do you mean?
Like I'm trying to tick off bucket list stuff because I'm like,
Really?
oh, I've got to do it before the kid needs everything.
See, I think, and I know nothing about fatherhood, so take everything I say. Take everything I say.
I've only
with a
been
pinch
doing
of
it a
salt.
month.
But I would say this is the busiest time.
Maybe, yeah.
I think this is the time where you're like, fuck, it's so needy.
Yeah.
I think and it will be
That's
that for, I think, 2 years.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
think it
and
just
then
never
it'll ease
stops.
up. I think it'll ease up.
The amount of parents I speak to where I'm like, so when does it like,
When do you get your life back?
you're like, yeah, you don't. That's gone. And like, yeah, I've been thinking about your identity a lot because you kind of lose that
Yeah.
when you become a parent. Like all the stuff that I was known for before, now I'm just the dad,
Yeah.
which I think is quite tough. So I've been running is the main thing.
Oh, no, you haven't.
I have. I've started running. And I
Well
don't know
done.
why.
That should be said.
No, I don't
I
think
don't
you should.
know why is the
I
best
hate it.
What the fuck am I doing here?
I hate it.
What the fuck am
I
I doing?
hate it.
Yeah,
Everyone goes, oh, it's great. You get
No,
runner's
yeah.
high. It doesn't
It's
exist.
bollocks, it's bollocks.
It's bollocks.
That's
It's
just something
still
other
pish.
runners say to like fucking justify the madness that they're
Yeah.
doing. Where
The
do you
whole
run?
the whole time I'm running, I want to stop.
Where do you run?
I've been doing it down like Crammon Beach.
Yeah. Do you have like a circuit?
No, I run along it and then back it.
Just away.
Yeah. And the whole time I'm like, stop,
This is-
stop. My head's going, stop running, stop running. And I'm like, what? So if I want to run a marathon, is it 4 hours of my head going, right, that's enough. Stop. Why haven't you stopped? Please stop.
Well, yeah. Why running such a strange thing to pick up? Because I get like throwing yourself into something. I
think
get
I've
that for sure.
Yeah, I need to get fit. I think is my thing in my head.
Hopefully, it's a weather-based thing. I hope as soon as the weather comes back, you'll maybe just be playing golf more or something.
Well, yeah, I enjoy golf. There's a
'Cause then-
point to golf.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
like a winner. There's stuff happening. We're
There's
running.
there's
We're
an
just
end
running.
result.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And like, yeah, I don't enjoy it one bit. And I bought running shoes because I picked up an injury after my first run. I was like,
Really?
this is crazy. So I got some running shoes. Guy had me on the treadmill in the shop. He's like, try these on, and then I'm running on the shop.
Honestly, that's my idea of a nightmare. That is my idea of hell on earth. There's another man watching me run in the
And
shoes,
he filmed
trying
it,
to
and
sell
then he
me
shows
the shoes.
me my running style. He's like, here you go. You see your left leg is not
Where
quite
were you? Were
planted
you in
right.
like the Nike factory?
First of all,
That'd
Nike
be a
Factory is
sweatshop.
excellent. The Nike Factory is like just a discount place. It's great.
Yeah.
I was in run for it. Other businesses are available. I'd seen a shop I stopped, and I was like, I'm just gonna nip in and get some running shoes. And she went, "You're not gonna nip in. They'll put you on a treadmill. I was like, I just want to buy some shoes." And she went, yeah. She went, "You want to get the right ones?"
That's crazy.
I actually really enjoyed it. It was great service.
How is that enjoyable in any? Call me crazy.
Yeah.
Call me fucking crazy.
Okay,
but when I go into a shop, the last thing that I want to do when I'm shopping is to fucking go, "I'll be your personal trainer for today's shop."
Yeah. Welcome to the bed shop. Let's fuck on this bed.
Yeah, that's honestly the same to me. That's honestly the same to me.
Film back.
Yeah, going, is that, see now, this mattress is too rigid.
Yeah.
Your hip movement, she's not pleasured. Look at her eyes. She's not pleasured. Now, if you went with the new Tempura 3000.
Imagine your job as a bed shop whore.
You're sinking into that post like her.
Oh, my God.
Like
she's loving it now.
She's sinking into that fucking foam mattress,
This
baby.
one's $3,000 though. But you
look at her face.
Yeah.
Worth it. Is that what's that face to you?
Yeah.
To me, it's $3,000.
Do you want the bed made to measure, or you just want this one? Made to measure, obviously.
Yeah, I wanted to
well, that's $6,000.
You need to order it this week then.
Also, is that your finger size? Yes, it is. Do what I say. Do what I say. Buy the bed.
Well, will do. Nah, personal trainer for fucking shops,
yeah, so
man.
I'm running on the treadmill a little bit. He was like, "What pace do you run?" And I went, "I have no idea."
This, what I'm doing, you fucking mug.
Well, it was
what do you mean,
before
what
I got
pace
on
do
the
you
treadmill.
run? Oh, okay, sorry.
He's like, "What pace do you run?" And I went, "I don't know." And he went, "Oh, like, how much would you do?" I went, "I don't run, mate."
Yeah.
I mean, why are you buying lunches? Because
I want
to start running. Yeah.
Cunt. I hate this guy.
I quite liked him, actually.
But I bet he was all handsome as well.
No, not at all. Specky.
So now you're taking advice from...
Specky and bald.
You don't even do this yourself now. Specky and bald?
Yeah, he's thin, but he's specky and bald.
Do you think he was a runner himself?
He said he was, yeah.
Right, he said he was. So that's a no, Gareth. I asked you what you felt, and you went, he said he did. Yeah. That's a no. You don't believe
I think he was a runner, yeah.
How old are we talking here? 40s, 50s?
I'd say maybe 44 would be my guess.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing about you there. Anyone else would have said 45, not Gareth. 44. I want to be accurate.
Yeah. 45 too. He was never 45. That's crazy.
44.
Maybe 43 and a half. But anything above that
is lunacy, and I shan't have it.
That would be passing what you're smoking.
I hate that, man.
Been running down the beach. I went with Harris one time, and then Harris stopped running before I did.
Well, that's a good sign. That's a sign you're doing well.
He stopped.
If you can outrun a dog, that's great.
Yeah, I think I'm a natural athlete. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it as a joke, and you just went, "Yeah."
Yeah. No, I think you think that. No.
Well, I remember arguing in our group chat. I don't know if you remember this, but I was like, "Who's doing couch to 5K? Just run 5K."
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And Liam went, "Well, no, actually, you need to train." And I was like, "No, you can run a 5K.
Run 5K.
It's all mental, 5K." Yeah. And he was like, "Absolutely not." And I went, I could do a 5K right now in under half an hour." And he was like, "Mental. No, you can't." Did it in 28 minutes the other day.
There you go. So that's the thing. I thought you were going to share a story there going,
no,
and then I learned my lesson.
No, I'm correct and a winner.
I saw this the other day, and from what you've just said, sums up entirely sometimes the male brain. So I saw this, it's like a little pie chart thing here.
Yeah.
And the pie chart says, why the average male thinks he will win in a street fight. And the majority of the pie, like 99.9% of the pie, is blue. And the other tiny little 1% is green. And the green is, he is a trained fighter. The blue is, he would say things like this: "You don't know my mentality, bro. When it's go time, I see red and bodies hit the floor." That is my guy. Yeah. I like that guy. I can relate to that guy.
Not with fighting, but I reckon other stuff I could do.
I'm going to fucking totally throw him down the drain here, right? Good
throw him
friend
down
of mine.
The drain.
Is that throw him in front of a bus?
Throw him under the bus.
I'm going to push him in front of a bus and he'll go down the drain.
I'm going to make him ride a hovercraft if you catch my drift.
I'm going to push him in front of a drain and he's going to get hit by a bus.
I'm going to pedal a rickshaw if you know what I mean.
My good friend Maxwell, right?
Maxwell is a good friend of yours.
Yeah.
That's his first name?
Callum Maxwell.
Right, I was going to say. That's crazy. I've never heard of this Maxwell fella before.
We just call him Maxwell. This says a lot about this guy.
Yeah.
This guy went away to Australia for like a good few years, and he came back. And when I went, "You all right, Callum?" or Maxwell, he said, like, everyone calls me Max now. And I went, oh, get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
We're not calling you Max
you
cunt. We're not calling you Max cunt. You've been Maxwell for years. You don't go to Australia for 2 and go, everyone calls me Max now. Well, fucking not here.
You don't get to decide that.
Yeah. He very famously, in our group, no irony. I promise you, no irony. He got annoyed at us for laughing at him.
Right.
That's how unironic it was. Genuinely believes, and I think this is why I'm sharing this, because I think every friend group has one of these, and if you don't, you should get yourself one. They're good fun. Genuinely believed that and this is again on the mentality thing. He went, my mentality, I could do anything with my mentality, and we were like, okay, like what? And he was like tomorrow, I could beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight with my mentality.
Wow.
Tomorrow. Didn't even give himself a camp. Didn't even give himself and we're just there laughing at him, obviously. And he was like, the laughing's pissing me off. I'm like, because you just said you could beat
incredible.
Floyd Mayweather in
I
a
thought he
fight
was going to say
tomorrow.
climb Everest, and I was like, you know what, maybe, but I think that's going to be mentally tough. But to beat
Floyd Mayweather.
The thing is, beating Everest is just a mountain.
Yeah.
But to go up against somebody that's trained their entire life for the thing is fucking bananas.
And has made a career out of not really being
Other
hit.
people who've also trained as hard as he has, he's beat all of them. Literally all of them. Never lost. And you think tomorrow,
with this mentality,
if I get 8 hours, I can do anything.
Have I had a full sleep?
Yeah.
Have I had a full...
Weetabix in the morning, bosh.
But that says a lot about the male brain, and there will definitely be other men that some men even listen to this will go, nah, I reckon I could take him.
How big is Maxwell?
I
mean, doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. Is the correct answer? No, I would say he's maybe 6 foot on the nose, maybe 5'11".
So not the, like tall.
No, he's
tall.
not like fucking He's not like Big Show.
Yeah.
Why was that my reference point? He's not the Great Khali, mate.
Yeah. Those are the only 2 tall people that have existed, so that's fine.
He's hardly any fucking Andre the Giant. Do you know what I mean? But
they don't call him Maxwell the Giant, do they?
But and then just like a normal build. There's nothing
incredible. I love that.
Yeah, and he's and to
if
this
only
day,
there was a way to really set up.
To this day,
that's the thing. You can't.
Well,
that's the thing. You can't ever really
disprove it. Yeah.
I mean, we all know.
Yeah, we all know.
The whole world knows.
It's not disprovable.
But there's no way. Like he has got a point where he's like, well,
because even things like that of like when fucking Logan Paul had a fight with him and he lost.
Yeah.
But, landed a few punches. He texts the group chat going, see, he's gettable. He's gettable.
He's
50
he's fucking years old. Gettable.
I know. So funny though. But I fucking love him for that. He's just stuck to that forever and he always will.
And what was it, Jake Paul that fought him or Logan?
Logan.
Right.
Logan.
So Logan,
The
big,
scammer.
and he's been training lots.
Yeah.
Floyd knocks him out in that fight and has to hold him up. He goes, oh, fuck.
Yeah. You actually do see him go, I want this just to be a show.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, sorry, bud. That's how good he is.
Yeah, and
he
accidentally knocks a
guy that's trying to knock him out.
Almost double his size.
Yeah. Belt as well.
Uh-oh.
My bad.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Play along, please. That's so funny.
Don't be dead. Oh, good Lord, don't be dead.
You saw me. I didn't even mean it. It was a totally accident.
It's one of those, I don't know my own strength. He literally has to go, oh, shit. Sorry, bud.
Do you have anyone that's said any wild things like that in your friend group? Do you have because they are fun to have.
We used to have a mate, fuck this guy, right? We had a mate who was a serial liar in school, and he would lie about the maddest shit. He'd say that his great granddad was Robert the Bruce. He said that his uncle was William Hill the bookie.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, William Hill. He's a real guy. And we're like, oh my God. He's like Jay from The Inbetweeners, this guy, and doesn't look dissimilar.
I was
to him
just going to say it's very Jay from The Inbetweeners.
Say stuff like that all the time. He really fucked us off one time, right? We went and climbed Ben Nevis when we were probably about 17, 18.
Oh, really?
And
fair fucks.
He, the whole way up, is changing. He's like, I'm going to get my jacket off. I'm going to get my jacket back on. It's a bit hot now. I'm going to get my shorts on. He's changing. He's stopping constantly.
Yeah.
And we're like, fucking go, right? We're getting towards the bottom, and he runs the last maybe 10 minutes, right? Runs it, and we're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Runs it, Gets to the car park. We get there. He goes, well, first boy up and down Ben Nevis. And we're like, you fucking piece of shit. Hate that guy.
First boy up and down Ben
First one of the
Nevis.
lads up and down. We're like, yeah. We'd all have been up and down an hour quicker if you weren't here. Prick, man. Anyway, he was always a bit of a knob, and we always just kind of tolerated him.
Yeah. Because I think there is something to be said for the rest of the group get fucking fresh material out of these people being in the group.
Go, what's this guy?
Yeah.
Said his gran was like a boxer and shit. Like there was always just something mad.
His gran was a boxer.
Yeah. He said he boxed. His gran was a boxer.
Yeah, great.
Stuff like that all the time. Recently, I don't know why I went on his Facebook and I wasn't his friend anymore on Facebook.
Oh shit.
Which is like, whatever, don't really care. And then I looked at mutual friends. He's removed all the boys.
Wow.
So he's cut ties.
Yeah.
So then
maybe
I get a group chat and they go,
or maybe he's ashamed of who he used to be, and
no,
he's probably doubled down.
He's a
probably
piece of
doubled
shit.
down. Yeah.
So I go in a group chat with all the other boys. I'm like, hey, check this out. Anyone still friends with
Let's call him something
Ryan.
Wallace. Brian Wallace.
Brian Wallace, yeah. Robert the Brian Wallace.
Yeah. Robert the Brian.
Anyone still friends with him? And everyone went, fuck no.
No.
He's removed us all.
Fanned us.
And then when I was away doing some gigs with Daniel in Norway last year, I was in the airport and I just heard Garth, which is what they all called me in high school. It's fucking him. He's like, how's it going, man? Where you off to? And I'm chatting to him and he's with some other guy. And I was like, I'm going to do some gigs and stuff. And he was like, oh, right. He was like, God, it's been ages. I was like, yeah. And the whole time in my head, I'm going,
You fucking
you
removed
are,
me.
yeah. And I also don't I'm like, I don't want to see this guy at all.
How many times did he change his clothes in the conversation in the airport?
Yeah, he was like, no.
So 2 seconds, mate, just a bit warm for this chat.
Yeah. And then he was like, oh, yeah. I went, yeah, I'll drop you a message on Facebook.
Oh,
And
great.
He was like, yeah. And then we like
do that.
ways. Yeah.
Do that. Anyway, probably never see you again, Garth.
I was straight into the group chat like, Jess, get right, just saw at the airport. Piece of shit. I wonder what did it. There must have been something where he was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm fascinated by that.
Yeah, so am I. Again, but it's like, it's probably something dull like, oh, he was speaking to someone else about that time or a story from that time, and that person might have just went, yeah, they always thought you were like a bullshitter, son. And you went, fuck those guys, delete.
Maybe.
But because you were bullshitting.
There's been something for sure.
Yeah.
I remember once getting...
But then also, it can't be that bad if he's seen you in an airport and been... like, you hadn't seen him. Because it's different if, like, you were both just walking past each other and he made the decision, right, I'll speak to this cunt.
Yeah.
If you were, like, walking the other way and he went... if you have to shout Garth to get someone's attention, you're obviously not pissed off at the dude.
Yeah.
Because you've
That's true.
actively started and engaged and encouraged the conversation.
Yeah.
So he's... But yeah, something must have happened, but it can't be that bad.
Like, I think people maybe put too much onus on that sort of thing. Like, when they're like, why did you remove me as a
Because
friend?
sometimes people do just do little cleanups.
Yeah.
And just go, I haven't spoken to
I
him in
unfollowed
years.
a bunch of people on Twitter the other day because it was a bunch of Twitch people. I was like, well, I'm not on Twitch anymore.
Yeah.
I'm unfollowing it. Nothing personal. But
Exactly.
I'm not going to watch your shit anymore.
But what if one of them were like,
They would go, oh,
what the fuck is, what have I done? What have I
Yeah,
done?
yeah,
What's
yeah.
what? Why does what fucking hate me?
Yeah.
Does he know that I've fucking got that fucking...
And it's a shame, but I mean...
I forgot his name. I was trying to make a fucking... Was it some Tom Binns joke there, but I forgot his name. Does he know that I'm fucking in it with Binns? Oh my God, he knows.
Tom Binns, the old bead. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is...
So for anyone who doesn't know...
Everything about that was crazy.
Tom Binns, who is Ivan Brackenbury.
We should be careful
Comedy
what we say,
character.
though, because, you know, he is suffering from ADHD, I believe, right now.
Yeah, that's
so
true,
he's
yeah,
off his
yeah.
meds.
Very
And I can make you do crazy things.
Well, apparently. He's admitted to being a pedo, basically.
He did. He fucking pleaded guilty.
He pled guilty to
But he didn't... He said
possessing and creating...
creating. I didn't
was
know the
another
creating.
charge, yeah.
I didn't know about the creating.
But he's been tweeting like a man
day-
who is not...
The day of.
The day of.
It was all coming out and happening. He was just replying to fucking... Like Elliot Steele made a joke,
That's
didn't
the
he?
one I'm trying to find. This is so fucked. I'm going to get it.
And he
because-
just fucking... Like nothing had happened. Like nothing had happened when... I see the funny in your tweet, mate, but let's keep it factually accurate. And he was just shooting the shit with fucking
It's
Elliot
way
Steele.
worse than what you've said. It's way worse
Oh,
than what
wow.
you've said. Because, like, Elliot basically said, right, here it is. Met Tom Binns when I was 19 at a gig in Coventry. Backstage, he was very rude and dismissive. If I met him 4 years earlier, I imagine he'd have come across very different. Basically saying he would fancy me because I was a child.
Yeah.
He replies to Elliot saying, "Don't flatter yourself." As in, you're not my type.
Fuck me.
So I was rude and dismissive. I have ADHD and it makes us awkward socially.
It's wild.
It's incredible.
It's wild.
Sorry.
He's blaming everything on ADHD.
Yeah.
Why are you a nonce? Oh, the ADHD
Well, remember
medication.
I kept saying on here that I wanted to get tested for it.
Yeah.
So I tweeted that day going, well, I'm not getting tested for it now. Don't want my meds to turn me into a nonce.
But like, honestly, mate, see if like something about me slightly scandalous came out, even just in our fucking WhatsApp chat. Like, oh, Muchie when he was 12 fucking accidentally kicked a goat, and that came out, right? I would lay low for a couple of days. I'd be like, right, I'm not posting. I'm not accidentally. So how do you do that?
Yeah.
Accidentally kick a goat. But I wouldn't post in that group chat for 2 days. I'd go, right, let them forget about the goat thing. Just give them 2 days off. He's pled guilty.
Yeah.
To fucking owning and now being great and fucking horrible fucking shit.
Yeah.
He's replying to cunts on Twitter that day. That is beyond fucking crazy to me.
I never agree with comedians having PR. I think they're the worst. But in this occasion, I think you should get some PR.
It's
immediately and
unhinged.
stop tweeting. Do you know who tweets during scandals?
We'll tweet this
Donald
away.
Trump and Kanye West.
We'll tweet this away. We'll sort this. We'll get through this.
I'll come across great here.
If I just act like nut, because if I was guilty, I wouldn't tweet, so I should tweet.
Yes.
That's what it is. And you're just doing more damage, you
I'm going
fucking
to post
mad
a woman in
nonce.
a bikini and go,
Nice age, wink.
don't flatter yourself.
And don't flatter yourself.
Don't flatter. What
It's
the
wild.
fuck is that?
It's wild.
So Elliot sends us that in our group chat, and he's like, "What the fuck
Yeah,
is
it's
this?
wild.
What do I reply?"
But then there was another one after that as well. I'm pretty sure he replied after that. And that was like, I did see the funny in it.
Yeah, well, because Elliot just tweeted back saying, "Thanks for clearing that up," which I think is very funny. But fucking hell.
Yeah, it's
Insane.
It is absolutely fucking donk. I don't know how I got on to talking about nonsense.
Me neither. But he was meant to be doing Altitude this year, and I regret saying no to Altitude. So when that came out, I messaged Brett, and I was like, "Heard there's a space going to Altitude again. If you need somebody that's not a paedophile,
Been out,
may I-
in. There you go.
May I recommend myself?"
Right, shall we do maybe a fucking couple of personal cues?
Yes.
If there's-
Yes, we should. Do you know what I thought we could do as well, because we've not done it for a
I
while?
love it when you come up with
The
ideas, man.
Facebook memories.
I'll see if I've got anything. I had a very good one yesterday. I remember even saying to Ailey, and I should have
We've done
fucking
it for a
banked
while,
it.
and people quite enjoyed that. So for those that are maybe new to the podcast or have never listened before, sometimes Facebook gives you, here's what you posted 5 years ago. We go into them and we have a little read and see what pieces of shit we were way back when. I don't have any signal in here.
Oh, mine's isn't great, so I'll go first.
Okay.
12 years ago, which was 2011,
Yeah.
and I don't like it at all. Anyone else? Oh, crike. Anyone else like so with like, I'm gonna guess 9 O's? Anyone else like so proud to be British because Ricky Gervais fucked up the Golden Globes? Haha, what a dude.
So proud to be British.
Yeah, just fucking.
How old were you back then?
2011?
Wow.
I'm gonna guess about 18, 19.
And you were proud to be British.
Because
You little gammon.
Because Ricky Gervais fucking got Weinstein at the Globes or whatever.
Wow.
Anyone else like so proud to be British right now because Ricky Gervais is telling the Yanks how it goes?
What was yours? Sorry, 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
So 12 years ago, I posted 10 freaky girls inside the Chin Tiki.
You were old enough to know better by then as well. 18-year-old girls inside the Chin Tiki.
No, that's 10 freaky girls.
Oh, 10
inside
freaky
the
girls.
Chin
That's
Tiki,
way better.
which I believe is
Is that a lyric? That's got to be a lyric.
It's a lyric from 8 Mile, I believe. Also, wow, busy old day 12 years ago. £100 to go see Jerry Seinfeld live. Discuss.
Discuss. Like it's a fucking essay.
And somebody's replied, 200 to see him dead, 300 to see him in pain. Yeah, weird. Also 12 years ago, Eddie the cat just got right into my personal space. No no social skills whatsoever. Wanker.
Who the fuck is Eddie the cat?
My cat,
Oh, no.
Eddie.
You've said him like it's like a character. Like, hey there, guys, I'm Eddie the cat. How's it going?
Yeah. And 13 years ago, need to work less.
How do you...
Gareth, let me tell you, you did work less. Well done, you.
Can I change to see Memories from Another Day? Because there was a good one like a couple of days ago.
Nah, I don't think so. You got to stick with the day.
That's bollocks.
Yeah.
That's bollocks, Facebook, if you're listening. I want to see shit. All Memories will notify you no more than once a day. Yes, that wasn't fucking... Oh, he's grabbed it himself.
Grabbed it myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the audio listeners only, Gareth Waugh, for the first time ever in 2G's history, just reached over.
What a monumental
He's
occasion.
never reached over to this thing.
That's
His
your
desk,
table,
'cause that's my fucking bit. That's a
I've
much
crossed the boundary, yeah,
and
yeah.
you just fucking reached. Attractive, though. I found it very arousing. I like it when a man takes control. Anyway, yep.
Yeah. So, I like these and we've not had them before.
Good. That's a bonus.
When you feel that you can take control of your dreams, what do you end up doing?
Waking up.
What?
Oh, like
You're in the dream and you realise you're dreaming, so you're like, oh, I can do anything now.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had that.
It's called lucid dreaming.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever had that.
Oh, really? Man, that's exciting.
I can totally feel this is something that is true. I know when a dream's I'm coming out of a dream.
Yeah.
I know I can feel that I'm in the dream.
And you're like, no.
And I'm like, no. It's like I get like a moment to like wrap it up. That would be
Wrap
that
it
would
up.
yeah,
Like
that'd
it's a
be
little
worse.
show.
Yeah, totally. It's almost like I'm the director going,
Credits.
yeah, we're about to go.
Time.
What? Wrap it up. And so I do. I know how to wrap up my dream. I always get control of putting a bow on my dreams.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a dream the other day that a demon wanted to eat my baby. And they were like, let me eat the baby. And I was like, well, no. And he went, all right, then, let me eat the dog. And I went, all right.
Yeah, fair compromise, actually.
Yeah. So then...
Good bartering, sir.
Yeah, there is. He had his finger in me, this guy.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah. He's like, and then he's about to eat my dog. And I went, actually, no, you don't get to eat anything. And he was, all right.
Can I say neither? I forgot neither was an option.
Yeah, I did. He tricked me. That's it. You go in high, and then it seems like the lower option's better.
Yeah,
I think he wanted to eat the dog
yeah,
the whole time. Big cat demon guy. I don't know that. Yeah, I've occasionally been able to lucid dream. You can train yourself to do it, by the way.
You train yourself?
You can, yes. If you've got like an object, it's kind of like Inception. If you think about an object a lot of the time during the day, when you then see that object in your dream, you realize you're dreaming. And so you can then trigger the lucid dreaming.
It's scary to me.
Scary.
Yeah, it's scary. That's like Limitless shit.
Limitless.
I said that.
It's a different movie.
I said that so white as well. That's like Limitless shit.
Yeah, you could do it whatever. No consequences.
No, I don't like that because then I'd be. What I meant by that's like Limitless shit is I didn't know if I was awake or a dream.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Of course.
You do?
Of course.
Do you?
Of
Right.
course. Of course.
Yeah. I think I'm going back to it.
Yeah, no.
For a long time I was like, nah, bullshit. But now I think...
The only argument for people that don't believe in ghosts, the only argument that they have is like, well, fucking, why aren't they all over the fucking... They'd be here now. They'd be doing stuff now. They'd be fucking with everything. If ghosts can fuck with stuff... But here's my little theory.
Okay.
I don't think it's all ghosts can fuck with stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's like certain... You got to have certain, like, almost powers or
Yeah,
abilities.
yeah.
Like, for example, that would be like watching David Blaine and going, well, fucking all humans can do that. No.
Why are you not fighting Floyd Mayweather tomorrow?
Yeah. Exactly.
If you're a ghost, you could just fight him tomorrow. My mentality as a ghost, I could do it.
Forget about it, bro.
Yeah.
My mentality, put me in a ghost, bro. I'm fucking that guy up, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something
But like David Blaine can do amazing magical shit. If
Yeah.
David Blaine was a ghost, I think he could do crazy magical shit.
I feel like maybe that. Oh God, I don't know where this has all come from, but I think it's because I get the sleep paralysis thing, and a lot of time people think that's a demon. The cameras went off.
That's actually scary.
Yeah.
I've actually scared
Do you know
myself
what? We'll finish this thought on the Patreon.
on the Patreon, so jump over there.
And the other thing is, what extreme measures have you taken to get out of bad dates? I have ghosted them. So,
That's it. Very good tie-in. Very good tie-in. I'll also, when you just said that there of what's the worst thing you've done to get out of a date, that has led me on to that's made me think of a story about I was very close to having a very, very bad date, but I got out of it, and I will tell that story on the Patreon also.
Before we do our goodbyes, I just need to go and say thank you to our patrons. If you would like to join our Patreon, you can do it from as little as $3 a month. I don't know how to change that. But it's pretty much £3.
Yeah, it's actually less, so we're actually giving you a good deal there with the old $6.
And that means you get the bonus episode where we're going to speak about my theory on ghosts and other worldly stuff.
And you'll get 24 hours early access to the public episode as well.
That's true. And there's a couple other options, including one that is top G, in which case you get a shout out. I'm trying to find the members to give them their shout out.
I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell, but this is called padding for time, ladies and gentlemen.
Doing all right.
Padding for time. Okay, so we found them now. I'm gonna give these shouts. First of all, shout out to Ashley, Nicola, Alan, Amy, and Jemsy.
Hey, you're all top Gs.
Top Gs. Shout out the top Gs. Thank you very much.
Much like Andrew Tate.
Yes.
That's why I did that, because we speak about him a lot.
The BIG's the middle one, which I like, and then just G. You're just a fucking G.
I ran out of ideas.
You only needed 3, and you nailed them.
Yeah, thank you.
Radio, thank you very much for listening. Fucking jump over to the Patreon. Do that.
See you there.